Hey guys, what's going on? So, this is going to be your Sinister Party event guide. This is a video that I have made prior, but every time they come out with a new event, I have new thoughts. So just as a very quick breakdown, whenever we talk about event units in this game, this is what we mean. So, the current event unit is going to be the Gunslinger, and it is a premium unit. It can only be obtained in the Sinister Party, and essentially, after this ends, it will go into, the events. They will kick out, actually, you can predict all of this, or not even predict, you can actually know all of this. If you go to Laboratory of Experiments, right now it says sometime after a new unit is out, Genie will be into a Laboratory of Experiments. You'll be able to change your unit into Genie, or have the chance of getting Genie in Laboratory of Experiments. At which point, in events, Genie will be kicked out from here. And then, actually, Genie might still be in here. You might still be able to get Genie because Riding Hood and Sea Dog and Spirit Master are also are essentially event units, but you can also get them in Laboratory of Experiments. They are not downgraded to be what we now call legendary box units, because legendary box units are now robot. There's a lot of tiers for event units. Robot Minotaur used to be in events, but now they're not even just in Laboratory of Experiments, but you can now get them out of the box, out of regular legendary boxes. Riding Hood, Sea Dog, and Spirit Master are currently in here in events, and you can purchase them in events, but you can also get them in Laboratory of Experiments. Treant, Bard, and Genie currently are only event units in events, and you cannot get them in Laboratory of Experiments, so they are still the most premium units. But when Gunslinger, the event finishes, Genie will then slide down into where Riding Hood, Sea Dog, and Spirit Master are. It'll still be in here, but you'll also be able to get Genie in Laboratory of Experiments. Gunslinger, you will not be able to. So the new top three that you will only be able to get in events, which is why we call them event units, it will be Treant, Bard, and Gunslinger. With that being said, just because we're already here, my plan for Gunslinger, because Gunslinger is a very good card, I don't want to go into it, because then that would make this video 20 times longer. Gunslinger is an incredibly good card. It's good for every deck. I will be getting a Gunslinger, and my plan is you have the ability to hold 600 tokens within this, and with the new change of needing less units, that's +6 is going to go a long way to upgrading this unit. So I'm going to hold 600 event tokens, and then when it finally drops in events, I can buy 6 copies immediately. So that is part of my plan. I just thought I'd mention that now. So the Sinister Party, essentially the way that it works is through quests. Quests that you can get through here. It's in holiday quests. This will refresh, mine will refresh in 9 hours. The collections, you can only collect once. So once you complete a rare collection, an epic collection, a legendary collection, you will get this amount of pumpkins to spin the wheel. I'm talking about a lot of different things that you don't have any concept of. The collections are these. So once you do a rare collection, an epic collection, and then a legendary collection, you will then get those pumpkins. The pumpkins spin this wheel. Once you spin 50 times, you are guaranteed a singular Gunslinger. If you also have the chance of getting you have a 0.2% chance of when you spin, you will also get a Gunslinger. And then you also have a 0.4% chance of getting a Nightmare Spider. The Nightmare Spider, once you have it, whenever you get a Gunslinger from the carousel specifically, you will get 2 Gunslingers. But you have to have it before you get it from the, obviously you have to have it before you spin it, before you get it from a spin. But when you get another gunslinger from a spin, that is when you will get it. I actually want to go into that right now. The only other way to get the Nightmare Spider is through this $100 offer. The $100 offer gets you, as you would probably expect, a lot of things. And it's the only offer that I would even kind of suggest. I do understand that it's a lot, but if you were to buy the lesser offers at the amount for $100, you will not be getting as much as you would the $100 offer. So for instance, the $100 offer is giving you 6 gunslingers and 2 spiders. The 2 spiders will then transfer into 4 gunslingers. So you're essentially getting 10 gunslingers for $100, making it $10 each. You're getting gold, you're getting coins, but essentially you're getting 10 units. If you were to buy 2 of the $50 offers, that would only get you 8. So obviously getting 10 is much better than 8. If you were to get, what is this? The $25 offer for 2, you would be getting 8 again. What is that? 8 again? Yeah, you would be getting 8 again, which also doesn't make sense. You might as well just get 10 and then get all of the other things. Now, if you do that, get it as quick as you can, because again, like I said, the Nightmare Spider only works when you spin it on the wheel. The wheel is the only thing that I would ever suggest spending gems on. Eventually, so under here, you'll get collection cards that you can spend gems on. Don't do that. The spins on the wheel are the only things that's worth it. Getting closer and closer to the 50 spins is going to be the best thing that you can do, because there's not a lot of ways within the game to get spins. The premium pass, the season pass, there's a lot of things happening here. There's a free pass side, and you do get a couple of pumpkins here. It should be noted that if you don't pay for this, I don't believe you have the, or you know what? If you don't pay for the pass and you save up all of your ghost coins, you will be able to get 1 copy of the Gunslinger in the shop. It's 2,000 coins. You're not gaining any extra coins on the paid side, but essentially the thing that you're doing with the paid side is, when you finally finish everything, you will get another 2 gunslingers. So you do want to spend the $10 to get 2 copies. I think that $10 for 2 copies is and everything else is good. You'll also be gaining a bunch of quests that are specific to the paid side. You'll notice that I have unlocked quests, so that will also net you cards, the random bonus cards. The random bonus cards are going to help you go through the season pass. When you collect cards from all of the things that I've just said, and you have a full set, you will get 150. So if you have all the rares, you get 150 points for the season pass. And then if you collect all of the monster cards, you'll get 450. And then once you collect all the hero cards, and you can do this any number of times, you'll get 1350. To complete the season pass, you need 6,300 points in any combination of any of these. That's why 1,350 is a lot, because you only need 6,300. And so that 1,350 goes a long way. And then I think the other thing that I wanted to talk about, it's just the quests. Do not buy the magic orb. I know that it's very tempting to buy the magic orb. Don't do it. Getting the event unit, just copies of it, is always going to be better. Definitely, obviously, don't buy the magic dust. Don't buy the gold. They give you exactly enough to get a singular copy of Gunslinger if you do not choose to buy anything else. If you were wondering why it says 3 copies, I don't know if you noticed that, but it says remaining. You have the opportunity to buy 3 copies of Gunslinger from the shop. It's because once you finish the season pass, when you get excess, you have the opportunity to get 200 more coins from the top chest. So you can fill the chest over and over and over with points and get 200 ghost coins. And then if you can do it 10 times prior to the event ending, then you can get another copy that you can buy from the store. Essentially, if you wanted to spend money on this event, this is what I would recommend. I would obviously recommend buying the $100 as soon as you can. Buy the $10 as soon as you can, so that you can get all the extra quests. With the 10 copies, you'll get 2 copies from here. So that's 12. 13 will be the amount of points that you'll get. That'll be 13 copies. 13 copies from, I believe the new number is 43. 1 second. Okay. So yeah, somebody made a handy dandy guide, and the new number is 45 copies. So you need 45 copies of a unit to max it out, and then 28 magic orbs that you will get over the course of time. So if you get 13, so you'll get 10 from this, I'm sorry, you'll get 6, if you buy the $100 offer. You'll get 6, you'll get 4 once you spin twice, once you get the 50 spins, and then if you happen to get another one in between, you'll get another Gunslinger. That I'm going to go into that one because that's a whole other like cost for this. But you'll get 10 essentially from the $100 offer. You'll get, oh no, of course it did this. It always does this. I always complain that it does this too. Like I just had it open and then it's like, no, you spent too much time. And it reset. And it just makes my video longer for no reason. So you'll get 6 from the from the $100. You'll get 4 because the 2 golden spiders get you 2 double copies. So you'll get 4 from that. So that's 10. You'll get with the points that you can obtain from the season pass. You'll get another one. So that's 11. And then when buying the $10 thing, you will get 2 on the left side. So that's 13. You need 45. So 45 minus 13 is 32. And then if you save 600 event coins, you'll need 6 less. You'll be 26 copies away, which is, I feel like it's reasonable. It's a reasonable amount of, of copies away. I feel like that's probably, I guess that's a lot. That's still a lot of copies. But I think that is the most efficient way to do this. And then you can just slowly farm, 2 copies from events, like every event that happens. You can be crazy and buy like multiples of these. But that's up to you. But yeah, that's basically events. I feel like I was supposed to talk about one more thing. Oh, spins. That's what I wanted to talk about. The reason why I say to do this, if you are going to buy the $100 thing, to buy it as soon as you can, is because spins on this wheel cost a lot. Because essentially you don't have enough spin. The game doesn't give you enough spins in order to get in order to add up to 50. And I think that's the biggest thing that I have a problem with in these events. Even if you buy the season pass, and even if you do all of the quests all the time and you keep up on the quests, you still won't have enough spins that add up to 50. It's a giant problem, and this is the biggest thing that you're going to need to spend gems on. If you were wondering how people max out units day 1, this is how. Essentially, 1,000 gems is $20 in the offers. If you don't have the double ups, like if you haven't already bought any of these packs, and you don't have the double offers, because if you haven't bought, I don't know if you know this, but if you haven't bought any of these packs, all of these are double offers. So you'll get 60 gems for $1. You'll get 400 gems for $5, and then with the $20, you'll get 2,000 crystals. Last season, I never bought the $100 pack, and I was able to get 1,100 gems for $100, which went a long way to spinning the wheel. But essentially, $20 is 1,000 gems, and 1,000 gems in the Sinister Party will net you one unit. 50 gems, or 1,000 gems is 50 spins. 50 spins is the most amount that you will ever need to get a guaranteed unit. If you buy this $100 pack and you get the two golden spiders, you then have to understand that you also will probably need to spend gems, or you'll probably need to buy gems in order to get more spins. You'll definitely need to get at least a $20 pack. So that's now bumping your total from $110 to $130 that you'll be spending on this event to get that amount. But yeah, that's just something that you need to know. This is the only thing that you will need to spend gems on. And so if you don't have gems and you are trying to do everything that you can to get to 50 spins, you'll probably need to spend a couple of more gems to get a couple of more spins. It won't be a lot. If you complete everything, you'll probably need to spend maybe 400 for 20 spins. Something in that area is usually what I have to do. But it will be some amount. And so that's just another, I don't understand why the system is like that. But just so that you know ahead of time. And it becomes even worse if you decide very late in the game to buy the $100 pack, because then you need to spend like $40 to get 100 spins in order to even use the golden spiders. So what I'm saying is, if you are going to do it now. But yeah, that's my advice. That's essentially the Sinister Party. You get modifiers. Make sure that you read these modifiers before you play games. It's just in where the faction blessings are, because these modifiers will change games for you. And if your opponent decided not to read these, you might have an advantage. Because I think a lot of people don't try to play to the modifiers. And if you do try to abuse the modifiers, you can have a much better time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will catch you guys in the next video.